allegation of election fraud.
Madang MP Bryan Kramer believes the irregularities could have been picked up if the Southern Highlands election petition had gone to trial.
Unfortunately, it never went to a substantive trial where the court can consider all the evidence in relation to the declaration, the irregularity of the declaration that was being challenged. But I, having considered the observations by the court in a judgment after they dismissed the petition, and also the evidence in relation to the circumstance of the declaration, and it was my view that this was amounted to election fraud, and on that basis I filed a complaint with the National Fraud Squad Office.
He said he would allow the National Fraud Squad to investigate the conduct of the Electoral Commissioner.
File a complaint so they can act on that complaint. I will give them sufficient time, as this matter relates to a constitutional office, for them to carry their own independent investigation and whether to consider whether or not to take action or to process the matter or take the matter further in relation to filing charges or not. That is a matter of constitutional powers of police, and I'll let them do that.
But as always, Kramer has a plan B, taking Gamato to the National Court.
And the last option I have is filing a National Court proceedings in the National Court under Section 23 of the Constitution that provides for sanctions where the Constitution imposes a duty against any constitutional office holder, and if that person fails or ignores that duty, then the Constitution provides for both criminal or a fine sanctions, so up to 10 years imprisonment or 10,000 kina fine.
Kramer says as a Member of Parliament, it is his constitutional duty to uphold the Constitution.
Extremely concerning, not only as whether I'm from the Southern Highlands or for every Papua New Guinean and every legislative office holder, and so includes myself, the member from Madang, that we uphold the Constitution. So every Member of Parliament swore an oath to uphold the Constitution, including myself. And so this matter relates to elections, which is a constitutional office, and an office created through the Constitution to ensure that there'd be free and fair elections.
But the issue of Southern Highlands Province Governor's seat has already seen lives being lost, Mendi Town in chaos, and the torching of an Air Niugini -8 plane. Kramer says if Gamato had done his job right, such situations would have not happened.
Had the decision by the Electoral Commissioner to uphold the law and follow and conduct a free and fair election in the Southern Highlands wouldn't have led to the deaths that were loss of life that was called the mayhem and the burning of an aircraft. This was all because people in the Southern Highlands had lost faith in the election process. That was basically what caused it. There was an issue of trust had been lost in terms of how the elections were conducted and also how the office of the Electoral Commissioner conducted himself.
This isn't the first time Kramer has laid a complaint against someone holding a constitutional office. In April, Kramer laid a complaint against NCD Governor Powers Pakop in relation to the infamous Yoga saga. Adelaide Siraks Kari, National MTV News.